Cool. Okay, at least we're gone. Just want to make sure all these are working. I'm going to reply to someone. Cool. Awesome. Let's see. Double checking. This is working. Last week, if you guys were here at all, we had just a sudden cut out. Ooh, the text is up. Turn that down. Just the, I don't know if it was the Wi-Fi exactly or if it was my program, just sort of stopped completely. And I was talking to Thin Air for, I don't even know how long I was talking. It was a little while, but I realized we were no longer recording. So I'm really hoping that this gets done today. I think it is, the amount of work that we have to do today is pretty good. We're just finishing up backgrounds, some details. I have to fix Yuna's missing a little bit of her bang over here that I just realized. But we'll fix that when we get to her hair. We'll keep going with the background. We'll let a couple more people file in. Probably not that many. We're doing it a little bit earlier than normal, so people could be out doing things or at work. I'm only doing this at 5 p.m. East Standard Time because I'm still cat sitting like I was last week, but I'm here at my apartment because I was hoping maybe the Wi-Fi would be better if I just did it where I'm used to. So hopefully we don't cut out again. I think we're good to start pretty soon. We still got a lot of just this panel, but we were kind of making some good headway. I'm going to get the proper color back. I got my colors over here, but we're not going to need the skirt pattern because she's not wearing her skirt in this shot, or this page, rather. So we really just need line color, background color, and eventually we'll get to shading. But background color is more hot pink. I'm gonna get the right brush. Amazing Cartoon Nib 3. I don't believe that's available anymore if you get the new Kyle Mega Pack, but there is a Amazing Cartoon Nib. It's just like modified or something. They used to have like 4 of them, and now I think they have like a thick and a thin, which is a shame because they're all a little bit different, and I really like this one the best, and I don't think they have it anymore. I was comparing this is from an older set that I downloaded a while ago. Kind of simplify these umbrellas. I'm gonna go double check the chat, and again, if the window gets small like this, that's because I'm switching between my pages, because it only records Photoshop. It doesn't record any other windows on my computer, but I'm only on my computer. I don't have a second screen, so I need to... Hello, everybody! I need to switch to actually read what people are saying, so that's exciting. Hey, my roommate is in the other room. I'm live streaming! My roommate is doing a maze. I don't even know if they can hear you. That's okay, maybe. I was going to have the window open. We were going to have, like, all the city sounds because it's hot in here. But I closed it. I have a fan, like, on my feet. Also, if you do hear a fan, my laptop fan is going. And also, I feel like I should update. Right now, what we have is, once this page gets done officially, we will have 17 pages out of the 37 pages done. So I will be, I'm going to offset this a little bit, I will be posting book 2 next Saturday, officially. I think that's what I had originally kind of said, but I lost a couple days of work this week because I ended up freelancing. I'm going to be freelancing this week, so I'm going to lose a couple more days of comic work. But hey, it's good. You get paid. You need to make money. And paid work trumps comic work a little bit. But I'm on a good track. I think I have like 3 weeks worth of updates almost done. Not quite there, but almost done. By next Saturday for sure, I will have that amount done, which is very good. I'm still trying to make sure I can like figure out how many, like how to properly update where I'm not leaving big gaps, because things tend to get kind of busy around like the fall. I'm gonna do this little girl first. For some reason, that always seems to get like more consistent freelance work. Not like I don't really have consistent work now, but it's like almost project after project. And I don't know if that's like the Christmas rush, because we're doing like work in advertisements, so it's sort of a busy time for commercial work. I don't really think I've worked on Christmas stuff though. I worked on an Amazon thing once, but it always gets busy around this time of year. So I'm assuming that things could slow down on this comic, and I don't really want that to happen. So I want to keep like a couple things kind of saved up, so when that does happen, I guess it's not a little girl anymore. It could be a girl with short hair, because her ponytail's not going to show up. This could... Okay, we're going to get pigtails on this person. Woohoo! Silhouettes. So it's not going to look good that way. Double check. Good check. How you guys doing? Yay! People are here. Cool. Are there going to be more future live streams? I would like to do more future live streams. I'm going to keep, maybe, like, officially for this comic, the first page or an early page every time I switch over to a new book. So I've already written the outline for book 3, so that's kind of already getting there. Haven't done any thumbnails yet. I'm trying to finish book 2 before I start on that. But book 3 is sort of, the summary has been written, which is exciting. I think I'm going to have to edit it a little bit. But once book 3 rolls around, I'd like to do maybe a live stream of one of those pages. I don't want to keep doing tons of pages because, one, I think that could get a little boring if I don't switch live streams up a little bit. And 2, I feel like I'm going to run out of things that are going to be, like, surprising. And it seems like this takes roughly 2 to 3 live streams to finish a page, if things go well. Sometimes it could take 1, who knows? I feel like there's some pages that do not take me very long. I just picked a lot of background work for this one. A lot of intersecting lines right now. Yeah, I would like to do more live streams. I don't know if they'll all be comic related, or at least this comic related. Maybe I'll do illustrations at some point. Maybe I'll like figure out a better like system to talk to people, because right now I feel like a lot of people know me on Webtoons, and I put notifications on Webtoons, and I will not be using... Oh god, she's got lopsided eyes. I will not be using my web page, or my Webtoons page, to promote, like, non-specific work that isn't related to Yuna and Kawachan. Unless it was, you know, if I start a new comic, obviously I would give a shout-out on there. But that's not happening for a little while, because this is enough work for me. I think that's... probably, I've bitten off what I can chew. That's all I can say. Cool. A woman, let's give her there. She's at a bench. Curved benches. Oh, heck yeah. Doo, 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 doo. So yeah. This earlier time is nice because there's sunshine out. It's a lovely day. It's actually way warmer than I thought it would be because it's been cooling down. And suddenly... we have like 80 degrees and sun today, which isn't bad. I'll take it. Alright, this little cafe is almost done. I'm trying to make these lines as straight as possible. They can be a little wobbly. That's kind of the look I want, is more of like a hand-drawn, inky feel. So, it's very weird when it does that. What is this layer? Oh, hey, that was from the first live stream. I found a layer that I had drawn a while ago. I was wondering what that was. I'll keep that turned off because that was a surprise for me. Let's check the chat. Ooh, excuse me. Cool. How am I? I'm good. How are you guys doing? There's also a lag, so if I answer things way late, that's the lag. I think it gets better as we go on. Yeah. Girl with the ponytail looks shady. Does she? I do like, there's been a lot of, like, fun speculation people have been having. I think all, like, just for fun, but it really makes me laugh, because there was a comment about a little doodle I had in the, what was it, the Q&A, where I used blue paints on my smock or whatever for the mean, I guess mean joke that I made about the Kawachan reveal, and people kind of joked that blue might be a foreshadowing something, which it is not. I like goofy fan theories. It's very fun. Oh goodness, this is supposed to be glass. I don't know what this is. It's like a sticker, I guess. Like maybe an inspection sticker. There's another. So yeah. So a lot of tracing. Oh, it is a straight line. That's not. As in, it's a straight line. It goes like completely straight, and not like slightly on a diag. Kind of want that slightly on a diag because this isn't really a front-facing part of the window. Ooh, that fan. Ooh, this laptop's getting so warm. This is why I don't do live streams during the summer, if I can help it. My laptop gets very hot and gets very upset with me. See, now this thing looks like it's too far towards it. You know what, though? Who cares? It works fine. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, a little, like, customer window on the side. Little awning. And some woman or man with a bun. Just the shape of them. Da, 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 da. Put a little bit of like an outer edge. There's the counter. Kind of doing this around Bike Man's head. Oh shoot, we're on the wrong layer too. Let's see. Okay, so I started drawing part of this on the people layer. It's not a big deal because I really didn't go over this. So I'm gonna try and keep going on the background layer. If I was coloring more, that would be more of an issue. Or if I had like completely drawn like a line over him. But yeah, some of the background line is on the character line. Oops. Shouldn't matter though. Just keep going. It's probably when I was checking out that. Oh my god. Oh. How fun is inking? Let's give it maybe a couple posters in the window. Maybe like I don't know if that happens in Japan, but at least in some states, not in where I grew up, you get like the letter grading the like sanitation of the place. I know in LA they do. I think in New York they do too. I feel like I've seen it here. But back home in Michigan, I don't think that was a thing. Obviously, health inspection was a thing. Let's check the stuff. The sound earlier gave me a startle. Oh no! What sound was it? Was there anything outside? Is there anyone tried rainbow cheese toast before? I've seen a picture of it. It looks icky. I'm sure it tastes fine. It's yeah, rainbow cheese. There was a similar thing years and years ago. It's kind of infamous, so I'm sure people have heard of it if they never saw it in real life. But the crazy ketchup that Heinz, the brand Heinz, put out, they had like tomato ketchup that was like purple or blue or green, and I think the green ones had Shrek on them. And I thought that would be really cool as a kid, and I ate a hot dog with them and realized that looking at that color makes your brain kind of sick. It made me feel queasy, just the visual of it, and I did not like it. It probably tasted fine. It was completely psychological. So I don't know if I could do rainbow cheese. I think my brain would probably explode a little bit. I'm gonna do kind of a weird thing. So I didn't draw it in, but I want to do like maybe like a little patio up here. Like there's an apartment up here. I'll just like freehand it. Yeah, that's fine. Some of these. Actually, this can go all the way up. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, whatever. That works. Another window. And that section, I think, is okay. I'm going to do the little, like, grassy spot around the tree. Oop, over the kid. Don't want that. Nope, nope, nope. I like the hint of grass. With some of these. Some of this. I think that's from SpongeBob, actually. Some of these. And some of this. Sure, in the... Oh, I know exactly what episode it's from. Never mind. I can remember now. It's from that old SpongeBob. Check this chat. It looks not edible. You know what? Rainbow cheese is probably... It probably tastes fine. And it's probably fun to eat, too. I think it's just something that I would not like as much. Give this man a big old puffy coat. He's buying, I don't know, coffee. Cool, cool. It's all coming together. Da, da, da. Yeah, I don't know what the noise was earlier that you said scared you. I'm not sure if I dropped something. I just didn't pay attention to it. I apologize. There is, because it is daytime, there are just cars sort of doing that, if you can hear the... So that'll definitely be a factor. Cool. So let's see. This, and I think I have like a pole here, probably like a light pole. I'm going to just get rid of that. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, well, we can just go over this. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, cool. So this is kind of where the stairs. Oh no, wait. Yeah, we'll do that. And keep on going. The light post. Maybe I'll just make this solid. Like it's just metal, and it's like a dark metal. It's kind of like it with the fill, I think. There's the light posts back. And the flower thing, the hook. Actually, have to add flowers in there first. Okay, that works. Get to the gym. Ooh! Congrats on finding $1. I'm very happy for you. The real question is, what are you gonna do with that $1? Splits this puppy up. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, okay. They said it wouldn't happen, but it finally happened to me. I have a feeling this is shorter than this. Bad perspective. This is bad perspective. Or we can just make it a little higher. And, do that. Yeah, but then they're... You know what we might have to do? I'm wondering. We should lift these kids up. Maybe push them like here? I think what's weird is, like, why are they coming from here when this is over here? I guess they're walking around this thing. Oh, stop doing that. Okay, well, I think that's gonna fix the height problem. Or what we can do, let's end this walkway a little earlier. Right here. Ooh, still selected. Do that, and let's erase this. This is kind of causing some problems, I think. And then we can move these kids, these good kids. Oh, nope, wrong layer. Line layer. And push them over here. So they're not as obscured by all this line stuff. And let's deselect them. Oh yeah, wrong line. This line. There we go. Excellent, excellent. I'm glad. I hope. Ooh, yes, food. Get food. Fill up on some snacks. Oof, oof, doof. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 You said it couldn't happen, it finally happened to me? Alright. We have more stairs going down there. I think what's nice is we're just doing like a line. Oh yeah, we gotta do the bench. I forgot about you. Oh no. No, not that line. I'm gonna lock the line layer. So I don't mess with it for a while, because I don't want to do that. And I'm just gonna, oh, actually, yeah, let's do this thing. Click back and forth, holding down Shift. I'm going to make this not as up and down. Woo. Some of these little bolts in there. Goodness, it's warm in here. Woo! Make sure you drink water, everybody. It's good for you. This is your reminder of the day. Okay. So we got some of these. I guess that's a bench. Kind of thick, but alright. Why is it so thick? Oh man. It's alright, after this, I'll wash my face. Because I am sweaty. There we go. There we go. It's sort of a bench. It's not the prettiest bench in the world. It'll work. Let's fix this corner. I do not like that. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh man. So if we want to talk about exciting things, is anyone else as excited as me that Animal Crossing has been teased? Because I am very, very excited for that. That's one of my favorite game series. This is still not working for me. I'm sorry I keep doing this line over and over again. Nope, back on mind. But Animal Crossing. They said it couldn't happen, and it finally happened to me. There we go. Honestly, like, the whole Nintendo Direct was... yeah, the whole Nintendo Direct, if you guys did see it, or even if you don't care about Nintendo, it's fine. I'm not a huge gamer, obviously, but I like Nintendo games. I finally have my own Switch, so I'm very excited about games. And Animal Crossing was one that I've been really hoping for, and it's actually finally been teased, which is all kind. I really only just wanted that. I didn't really want like a lot of detail. I just wanted to know that it was happening. Because I believed it was happening, but now it is official. And that is very exciting. Okay, so trees. There's a very well manicured tree down here. A happy little tree. Get that reference? Bob Ross? I actually have a Bob Ross bust on my windowsill. He is a chia pet. But he's not growing chia seeds at the moment because it's a little hard to take care of. Not hard, it's very easy to take care of, but it's constant maintenance, and he spills water constantly, and I don't really want to deal with that right now, so he is out of commission. But he used to look very beautiful and very full. Lots of sprouts. Very long and gorgeous. Eventually he did dry out when I went to, probably when I was cat sitting one day. He died. That's okay, because life goes on and I have more chia seeds. You can buy them pretty cheap at your local grocery store. Oh, nope. Right. An apartment building in the background. That angle better. Some of this, I guess, windows. Who even knows at this point? How do you draw a building? Buildings are hard. Just draw a big old cube and finish it off with some like little smaller rectangles. It's a building. This has been How to Draw with Lauren. Okay, one more building, just to kind of add a little more background behind this. I'll actually do little things, switch it up. Okay, cool, that's fine. Oh man, are we done with this first? Let me turn off the tie-down layer, which is just like that very thin layer. That looks fine to me. Alright, so we have a couple more. This one, I actually pointed at my screen with my hand, as if you could see that. That's not how it works. Bob Ross, yeah, Bob Ross was an American, or was he Canadian? I don't really know. He was like a public television person who ran like a painting show, and he was very calm, and he had a big afro, like a big perm. He was just like a very like soft-spoken man. His show was very fun to like kind of listen to, and he did a lot of nature paintings. So he did like happy trees. So when I do a happy tree, I draw a happy tree. Thank you very much. Okay. What are we saying? Let's keep going. Alright, it's another one. Perspective. Let's see if we can get the perspective looking decent. So I'm not the best with it. No, you know what? There was a bench. We're kind of just pretending that bench didn't exist, aren't we? What if I just kind of very quickly put something bench-like in here? No, that looks bad. Cool, it's a bench. Okay, so continuity is restored. We're fine. Everything's fine. Calm down. Calm down, everybody. Okay, back to this. Alright. Spokes getting wider as it gets closer. Check. And let's draw these people. Oh man. This is very exciting. My paranoia is going to keep going through the roof. Currently at Baskin Robbins. Oh, cool! Get a good ice cream. What flavor are you getting? Spencer's Playlist. Kind of makes me want to get some ice cream after this is done. No more eating while we're live streaming, unless I absolutely need it. And last week I needed it. Chinese food really saved my life, you guys. Do people look like that when they're walking? I guess. They're kind of simplifying legs a little bit to make it kind of faster paced. There was, I don't know why, someone posted like the first Bleach, the anime Bleach opening. I have not watched Bleach in years, and I really only watched the first maybe 100 episodes before I gave up. But now the theme song is stuck in my head. I haven't heard this theme song in years, and now all of a sudden I keep like humming it. So I'm sorry if that happens occasionally during the stream. Unless you're a big Bleach fan, then, you know, more power to you. This little grassy walkway divider thing. What? Yeah, I think when we live streamed before in this apartment, it was later and there weren't so many like car sounds. It's a nice Saturday. People are out having a good time and honking their horns. This line. Okay, we're gonna do that thing. Shift, hit. It's not exactly, you know, that's not really a straight line through here. We're gonna just call it a day. Okay, wait. So did this didn't really have a divider. I think I wanted like a little wooden divider here with the edge. I don't really know what we call that. Put it around the building. I'm going to give it some of that. And here I'm going to do that too, because I apparently must have wanted that at some point, because I drew it in the tie down. But none of this is going to really show. This is the awning. Works just fine. That beautiful, very round manicured tree. Make this podcast neat. A lot of broken line. Kind of like that look. Cool. So that's like a big stairway. Ooh, sorry, I didn't mean to go that far out. Just a good jump scare for you guys. Keep you on your toes. Suddenly, screen just does something it wants to do that you don't really want it to do. Keeps me on my toes, keeps you on your toes, and everybody wins. Our senses are heightened. We can, I don't know, maybe we can do puzzles better or something like that. You can like crush it at Candy Crush now because your senses are like super crazy good. That's how it works, obviously. Okay, I'm gonna call this one done. This one looks good. Last one, and we got some kids in the front, but I'm gonna use the background line for them. Kid with glasses. Heck yeah. Again, I usually don't do like a closed eye because people don't naturally do that. And I'm also gonna fix his skull a little bit because it doesn't really work very well. He or she. Yeah, because when you're running, you're not gonna close your eyes. But I'm gonna keep it this time. Make his skull go back like that. Fluffy bangs. Yeah, I guess that works a little bit better. The ear was so low that the glasses like still kind of look weird, but they work a lot better. I'm gonna go check the channel. Okay, talking about the spider. Oh no! Cookies and cream. Good choice. I like cookies and cream. Cookie dough is good. Cookie dough is one of my favorites. I like pretty much anything chocolatey though, so cookies and cream, very choice. Just cookie dough, but the ice cream. I really like. I really like how the wires are getting crossed in the chat where people are talking about ice cream, and they're talking about a spider, and they're talking about something tasting good. But which is it? Oh, how fun the internet can be. Cool, 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 cool. There we go. Lovely. No. Smile's not gonna show up very well. Woo. Draw some hair. Oh yeah, we gotta fill these all in too. Usually I only have to fill on the character line, but we've got people on this one. Well, will give us more to do. Cool. Yeah, this kid back here, I really like the drawing that I did for his face. I'm gonna really try and stay close to it. Like his nose is really cute. His face is really cute. Try and keep it very close. Ooh, very, we're trying to keep it very close. Start, stop. Okay. Yeah, let's give it a little bit. We don't need too many of these. Yeah, these lines aren't working very well. It's fine. It's all fine. We're learning to let go and just keep moving. Alright, we got kids in the front. Kids in the front. These little sectioned off things in the back. But yeah, next week, for sure, I'm going to put up the first part, which includes this page. Obviously, this is the very first page. So hopefully I will keep consistently with updates for quite a while. Yeah, I'm going to bring this down because this doesn't make much sense where it is. Yeah, I must have wanted these little divider things. Alright, I'm going to actually erase that. Focus a little bit of... Ooh. I'm sorry if you guys can hear that fan. That fan is just going. Whoosh. It's a hot laptop. When I used to work at a place that was kind of like an indoor bouncy castle play place, and we had these kind of like big rainbow umbrellas in the middle of like the place, so parents could sit down, or parents who want their kids in timeout could sit them down. And I think in my mind these are very colorful umbrellas that I used to have to dust them, and they always made my arm hurt because I'm not very tall, and they're much taller than me. Cool. These are looking spiffy. I guess, maybe. No, let's get it a little more distance. Yeah. Vroom, vroom. A lot of cars and motorcycles and things today. I also live pretty close to like a business where people kind of just sit with their cars on, so that could be part of it. Oh yeah. And I think when I did this in the tie downs, I just sort of like squished the whole thing. So I'm going to kind of redraw these stairs because they don't look fit for humans to step on them. Yeah, so we're not going to show that many of the... Oh, sorry. Got that thing. I'm going to obscure some of the stairs because it was drawn at a different angle, and now I am kind of keeping them a little closer to how they would be shown. You would not see much. Ooh, if you excuse me, I'm going to go play some Paladins on the Switch. Cool! Have fun. I have no idea what Paladins is. Again, I can't really call myself as this new eps or redraws. We're redrawing the same page. We had some issues finishing it up, so we're just finishing off the thing. So these tie downs were like scribbled out before. Oh yeah, we don't need to draw like half this stuff because it's not going to be shown. We did scribble them out before, but we've had some issues finishing it, so it's going by very slow. Oh yeah, this thing. Ooh, so hot. Had some juice before this started, and now I wish I had more juice. It was very refreshing. So not quite redraws. This is finishing up where we started. This is kind of part 3, and it's not like there's a step-by-step you have to watch the first parts, although they are on YouTube if you would like to watch them. But we're just finishing off where we started. Ooh. Awning, more awnings. When in doubt, add some awnings. Another beautiful manicured tree. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Gonna die. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that tree texture I like to do sometimes. Oh yeah, these little pots. A door. Let's make it a little higher. This man's kind of... Whew, stop doing that. It's got a very small child. Why is his neck like this? It's not great. Shave off some of that skull. So yeah, my things right now that I'm very excited about. Animal Crossing. There's a new She-Ra trailer. I like the original She-Ra and He-Man, so I'm very excited about the reboots. And what else? I feel like there's been other things I've been very excited about. I don't know if I'm excited about it, but there's like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is coming back as like a series. I'm not like really big on that, but it's kind of interesting to watch. What else? I don't know. I'm just very excited about Animal Crossing. I kind of just wanted a reason to talk about it today. Oh. Maybe. Oh no, it's a cold weather, so the door's gonna be shut. Oh, go down. Good goof. Yeah, a lot of cool games Nintendo's coming out with, and not even like a lot of new stuff. There's a lot of old games that are coming back, which is very cool. I like when they put older things on there so that you can finally like go through the catalog, especially if you have a game you love. Like Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles is coming back. They're remastering it, and I really liked that game when I was growing up. So I will be getting that one, probably. Very, very excited for that. Haven't really played a lot of games in a while just because, you know, buying a Switch is expensive, and I finally was able to do it. But I really only have Zelda. So, and I haven't even beaten it yet, so I just gotta keep going. Keep going with it. Ooh, come on. Draw a straight... It's not even a straight line. Just draw a line. We are very close to finishing the background lines, though. This is, I think, kind of it. I'm gonna just zoom out and double check. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. This is happening. Finally. Let's do this like awning. Little further out from the wall. Oh, there's a new Sabrina show. I don't know if anyone's actually interested in that. I used to love the show when I was younger, but it's kind of dark and fun and spooky and witchy, and I love that kind of stuff. So very, very excited. Ooh, no, straight lines. I'm very into the spooks right now. Okay. I'm turning off the background tie down. We got it. We got it, we got it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm already on this background layer, so I'm going to actually look through and see who needs like a hair fill on the background layer before I switch over. So these guys don't have heads, these kids. Okay, so this part, I like this look a lot, and I kind of just wanted to stick it in there, and that's sort of like Yuna's hair is always filled like this. It can get it's like halfway boring and halfway very therapeutic. It's like doing a coloring book, I feel like. And just you kind of experiment with some thicks and thins to make that like highlight look. Oops, sorry for the itch. My arm is feeling itchy. And I kind of leave some like white in between lines that I've drawn so that we don't have a lot of like just a mass of pink, whatever pink we're using at the time. Cool. Alright, this one will be fun. He doesn't have visual hair, so I'm just gonna worry about her and just kind of follow like the grain of their hair and offset things a little bit so it's not just like a straight line of shine. Like bring it down a little bit, bring it back up. And I try and keep it for like one line of shine because I've seen other artists do like, there's a shine up here, there's a shine here, there's a shine down there. And sometimes maybe like two are okay, but too much of that makes the hair look, I think, a little too busy. Also, I never like fill up to the top, kind of like there's a highlight at the very top of their head. Don't really know why I do that. I like the look of it, I guess. Again, just kind of want that hand-drawn-y, inky look. Alright, sorry. Alright, sorry, I'm going back to read the chat because I kind of forgot about it for a second. Too late. Oh goodness, people. Yeah, I don't know if like this 5 o'clock one works better. Who knows? Again, I'd like to do live streams in the future, and I will definitely be doing at least one per book that is specific to them. I think soon what I'm excited about is Inktober is obviously starting, so I would like to get into doing that soon, but that's not really something I think I can live stream because I don't really have like the setup to film while I'm drawing like in the traditional space. Okay, so I'm gonna lock the background line and I'm gonna unlock the line. We have, is this the right color? Yeah, we got the right color, that darker pink. And really, like once the background line is in there, like, this pink looks so dark compared to it. So start with the bangs. And follow the contour of her head. And just a lot of little lines. Just fill, 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 fill of the future. Alright, I'll get some shine on her bun. Everyone's got that like super glossy hair. This is like a whole like shampoo commercial right here. There we go. Thicks and thins, different line weights. Kind of letting myself be messy with it. Doesn't have to be super precise. I'm just gonna fill him. He doesn't have enough, I think, surface area to do a lot of effects, so we're just gonna do that. I'm gonna very delicately. I'm not changing. I should just change the line weights. I don't feel like. So I'm gonna be very careful. Okay, and then this. Oh yeah, and we're gonna get rid of. Not really get rid of. I'm gonna make sure that this line gets out of this man's face. Oh yeah, while I'm looking at it, let's just kind of fill in some of the bangs that I forgot to do. And start from here. I usually, about midway on her head, start doing the shine. And a lot of times when you, like, where you start, it's thicker, where you end is thinner. So sometimes I work up so that I get that like nice thin line to her hair. I'll fill her hair in. And you gotta be careful with her bangs because she's got a lot of like kind of messy bangs. The nice thing too is when she is, obviously this is her in the past, her hair is supposed to be a little bit messier, and just to do that I usually add like some wisps. I don't really have to do that now because she's supposed to look cleaner, so we're just gonna not bother. Alright, and up, up, up. Follow the hair grain. Follow the grain. And we'll call that a day, for her at least. He's just gonna have, I think, the top is shaded out, or the top is the highlight. And fill in the little ear bits. Again, we can kind of be messy. I like a little bit of that like open line. There's like white in there. When I did my comic last year, TJ, whenever I would fill things in, I would fill them in like this, so that I would get that like open line and just kind of build up. With this one, I'm not really doing that, but I am kind of keeping that look a little bit. But I'm just sort of just going with it. Again, if I took too long on this, I'm gonna just make myself go crazy. And even then, sometimes filling the hair in kind of gets a little boring for me. So I usually save it to the end and try and just do it all at once. So you can just do that. I'll go check and check. How you draw hair so well. Follow the grain. I don't know. Hair is interesting. It really just depends. It's one of those things that you have to practice because hair is so many different textures, and then there's so many different hairstyles. I'm just kind of following like where I think the hair would kind of come out of their head, and how it would lay on their head. Like, ooh, I don't want it to be too spiky because his hair looks a little Guy Fieri if it looks too fiery. Ooh, yeah, I don't want him having that like frosted tip look. This is not the early 2000s. I guess, yeah, frosted tips are sort of still there, but mostly 90s. This is not 1997. Believe me, I was alive back then. I saw it. Okay. Oh yeah, so everyone up here is good. Let me just double check. Yeah, everyone's good. This is actually going pretty well. And then we should be able to start some shading soon and some like just general cleanup, because we have to clean up some of these lines. Some things go over. Oh yeah, and then when her head is turned, I almost always just solid fill it, because I think that shows her face off. If there's too much line going, it takes away from, I think, like her expression and like the face shape that she's got. So I try and keep that like all just black or pink, I guess. And mistakes in going out of the line is a little bit okay. It can be, I guess, in this style, I've let myself be a little more forgiving. I just add a couple more of these. Oh yeah, forgot him. He's got to get some of that too. Because Inktober is starting up soon, and I don't do a lot of traditional stuff, and I should do more. So sometimes I'm very like shaky when I get to Inktober. Literally, my hands are not the most steady, so I have a lot of like mistakes with ink. So I kind of embrace a little bit of the mess. Oh my god, it is so hot in here. Yeah, so filling in the hair. Kind of being mindful of his fingers so we don't really draw over them as I draw over one. They're very small and very delicate looking. In this one, it's a very tiny drawing. And we're almost there. There's only 2 more panels of this hair fill. And then shading. And shading is kind of the same. A little bit messy. Don't care too much. Try and be mindful of like where light sources are coming from, but I can kind of go through it fast. Ooh. Kind of like a little bit of white on the outside, but I think that'll be fine. Okay. Really like this face that she's making. Woo! Come on. Yeah. So once we get to the other side, I'm going to fill it mostly with black or pink. Just assume. Her hair is dark. That's what I'm getting at. It helps out a lot. I think there's a child screaming outside, just like having a tantrum. Just fill it in, and a little bit down here. To the hats. For a little more. I'll go check the chat in a sec. Oh my gosh, I'm so warm. Save. Forgot to save. Hey, that's something you need to do. Save a lot. I'm just using Google Translate. Goodness. I will not be trying to pronounce things today. That was in the first chat. We try to get me to say things in German, and I'm not very good at it. I have not taken a German class in over a decade. How old? Okay, yeah, over a decade, because I would have been 12 when I took a class that taught German. Oh, I forgot her hair. Duh. Okay. Fill, fill, fill. This one's very easy because it's very small. And I'm going to add a little more of this. So there's not much overlap there. Cool. Alright. I'm going to my notes that has kind of all of my stuff. Take the shading color. Guys, it's finally happening. And as I say that, I'm going to look at the chat, or I'm going to go check the chat and the stream will have stopped. Alright, so I'm making a separate layer underneath the background layer and underneath the line layer. And before I go into that, I'm going to go to background line, I'm going to unlock it, and there's this like matte tool down here. It's like a square with a circle in it. I'm going to click that, and now in this like separate box right here, if I draw, like you get black or white. If I draw in black, it will erase, basically. If I draw in white, it will bring it back. So we're not erasing anything, the information will still be there. Just in case there's a mistake and I need to like, oh wait, I need to like separate the people, because who knows in the future, maybe I have to move someone. And I don't want to redraw everything, so I'm trying to keep it on that kind of layering. So we're not technically erasing anything. Most of this, though, we were pretty good about not drawing over. I want to kind of get his head free and get rid of this line. Sometimes in other pages, there's a lot of like overlap, and I have to erase a ton. This one, we don't have to worry too much. So now things are kind of cleaned up. Let me look at Bike Man. He doesn't really crisscross with a lot, but a little bit. Oh my gosh, Bike Man doesn't have handlebars. Well, shoot. Let's put this back to 6. That's my line weight. And, oh, we're in the wrong, okay, hang on. Let's get the right one. And there. He's got a bike. Okay. So now he's good. I think that happened once. I don't remember exactly what the problem was, but I realized after I had, like, uploaded something. Oh, her backpack disappeared. She was holding, oh no, his spokes are in between. Never mind, that can go through. I am gonna see if I can get a little bit around this. Just, oh, come on. Oh, shoot, that was on the line layer, wasn't it? Okay. No, it wasn't. Hang on. Why isn't this working? Oh, because it's not white. We gotta do black. I don't know why it switched like that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Back to the chat. Oh. Back to the question. A wizard, why are you bending over to type? Are you in like a weird place? Or you just don't have a desk? Or a chair? Okay, wait, let's do shads now. Shad is what I call the shadow layer. I just don't feel like finishing it up. Okay, so because this is kind of a pretty big scene, I'm gonna just do the easy thing and just kind of do like a thing under them. I'm not gonna worry too much about like the shadow going one direction. We're just gonna do like a top-down shadow. So let's make our lives easier. Do some of this, and again, we can be a little messy. And the bigger this particular brush goes, the more like soft it looks. This is at 23, but if it was like at 122, like it's very like almost watercolor looking. So I don't want it to be too soft, but a little bit of that is okay. But 25 is good for now, because the background's going to be a little big. And we can just kind of dot some of these because they're leaves. Cool. Under the awning. Whoops. Oh yeah, under the umbrellas. Erase it off this kid too. Oh yeah, erase it down there. Do some of that. So let's fix that up a little bit. Try and make it look decent. And for the inside of these, I'm just gonna fill them in, but I'm gonna give it like a wipe sort of thing. So there's some shine. Cool. Keep it consistent. Can't have it go in the wrong direction. And underneath his arms a little bit, under his butt, under his legs, do it under the chin, under the collar, maybe in the ear. See if under the nose looks good. Yeah, looks fine. I'll shave it off a little bit though. Under the chin, on the neck, a little bit there. Could probably make this smaller for the people. And some of that. Shade this in. Ooh, this poor laptop. It's alright. I'm gonna give it a nice break after this. I'm gonna not take it back with me when I go cat sitting, so it will have the rest of the night off. Just go. Do that. Go check. Oh, on this phone? I think that can work. People were saying they couldn't watch on their phone, but I think it does, because I was able to go on the link when it was offline, and it did tell me the stream was offline. It didn't say, like, I couldn't do it. But who knows? I don't. Cool. All of these windows. I gave myself a lot of windows to go with. Again, they can be messy. I think that's kind of part of the charm. Oh yeah. Under the tree, and we're gonna kind of speckle it a little bit. The kids, some of that. Ooh. Sorry about your bow. Let's fix that. some of this. But yeah, give him a shadow. Give her a shadow. We kind of forgot to finish her off. And what else? Over here, for sure. Give this a little bit. This a little bit. Get her. This has got a shadow underneath. Baby's got a shadow. Excuse me. A little hiccup. And this man, he's got a shadow. Everyone's got a shadow. Fix this. And then I just messed it up again, but it's fine. And under his arms, under his seat, under his chin, his head's down, so he's making more of a shadow. Let's get the shadow on this tree. I forgot to keep drawing it, but that's okay. The shadow will help. And just a little more here. Cool, it's a tree. So just show the inside. It's fine. It's all fine. It works. It can kind of be scribbled down a little bit, which is a-okay with me. Oh yeah, there's an awning right here, and I forgot all about it. Let's finish that up. I think we're pretty much there. I'm gonna get like some fine detail on these two losers over here. It's very funny seeing like just the dot eyes. Cool. Hats under the chin, under the head, arms. Maybe a little on like these. That's pretty good. I'm gonna almost call that a day for this panel. There's probably a lot that I'm missing. I feel like there's so much that's going on over here. But I'm just gonna spot it. Oh, this whole window. That would look pretty silly if we did not finish out what we started. Alright. Okay, let's do some of these guys. A lot of the same under the nose a little bit. Not too much under the nose. The nose is kind of hard, so I'm going to actually do the nose while I have this small one. No, she doesn't need it on the side. But let's do like her teeth. Under the nose. So very, very slight. Very slight under the nose. I'm not gonna worry about that one. How about these guys? Side view, I'm not gonna worry about. Okay. So let's make this just a smidge. Ooh, not a smidge. 9 is good. Chin, neck, inner coat, underarms. Double check the chat. Oh, cool. See? Things are actually not dying yet. Yeah. Cool, 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 cool. So this. And yeah, thank you guys for coming. I mean, I'm sorry that there's been like so many goofy streams. I'm very excited that like these have been kind of going over so well. So thank you for joining me. These have been very fun. I appreciate it. Ooh, over the arm. Round out the pockets. And under there, just swipe it. Under the arm, Give it a little bit of a pocket. Chin. And his head's kind of down, so I'm going to do that. Round it off a little bit, and then inner ears too. It's a thing. Yuna never has like visual ears, or not usually, so I almost forget about that bit. Oh yeah, let's give him some teeth ones too, since this is a little more of a close-up. Follow the jaw. Ooh, ooh. Boom. Oh, boom. Okay. Chin. Neck. I'll get some of these like hair wispies under the collar, kind of inner collar a little bit. That's getting pretty good. Okay, cool. We've only been doing this for an hour. This is awesome. See, we could have very easily, I think, finished last week. I apologize for the inconvenience when it shut off. Looks good. Chin. Guys, like this is almost done. How exciting. And really this means like after this one is done, like uploads can happen because this is the very first one, and we can move on with this now. Book 2 can happen. I'm very excited. Oh, he's kind of turned down some more shadow down here. Fix this. Yeah, I gotta remember to like put shadows of like other places than just them. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, under the chin, under the arms. Under the arms, more arms, under the coats, and under the tree. Oh, I don't think I put a trunk on this tree. I'll go back and do that, but let's just keep going now. Under the trunk, under the trunk. Wow, whew! That toasty. Oh yeah, we gotta put some under them. Just two siblings having a good day out and embarrassing each other. That works for me for now. Oh, I forgot to draw the rest of this. I'm gonna just put that there. I'm gonna go back and redraw it when we're done. But, more shadow here. Getting notifications from people on Facebook. Every time I get a notification, my like pen turns into a it's this like shape of the pen I'm using, but then it becomes like a black arrow like that. Like right now, it's a black arrow because I had something fly in and tell me I had a message. Oof, in here. Maybe we can kind of be messy with it. Oh, check the chat. Cool, a bunch of cool teens. Yeah, I'm 26 now, if that's still something you guys talk about. Ooh, a wizard, what color is your hair? Is it a fun color? I've never really dyed my hair. I tried once because I was Dorothy in a parade, and I tried to dye my hair brown, and the dye did not take. So, my dance teacher, I think, at first did not believe that I had tried. I think she just thought that I was like, oh yeah, I totally did it, and I had to like pull my packaging off the dye that I had to show her. that. I had indeed made the attempt. The die just did not take. But who knows? Maybe someday I'll do like a fun color. That's what I've been thinking about lately. I haven't done it yet. There's been a lot going on in my life, so just really haven't had the time. Moved this year, which has been good, and just working. Ooh. Kind of the underside of his foot. His head's more downturned, so we can do a bit more like shadow down here. Oh man, it's happening. See, 2-hour streams seem to be good, I think. Who knows? We'll see what happens next time, because obviously I haven't thumbnailed book 3 yet. I just have, like, the first draft summary. So, I don't know, like, exactly how the first page is going to open up. I have, obviously, the idea of what's going to be that scene, but I need to, like, read the script and all that. And thumbnail it. Actually, I'm kind of bad with writing scripts. I just kind of do the thumbnails and do a general idea of what they're going to say, and then I sort of finalize it in the final page. Not a good way to write your comic, but it's sort of worked for me. It just kind of makes things a little faster. But if you do that way, if you ever make a comic and you do that way, just really try and be mindful, because that method can make your speech sound very robotic, I guess. Sometimes it doesn't sound natural if you just like, oh yeah, I'll just like do it when I get to it. It's good to write it and draft it and say it out loud, make sure it sounds like what human beings sound like. So, good advice. I guess that's good advice. I feel like that's something to do. Okay. Some of her hair, her brow, oh, her brow. Silly hats. I love this kid. He's so cute. Under the nose. Bark. Bark. Okay. One more panel. Wait, they all have... Yeah, they all... No, this doesn't have shadows. I knew there was something I was forgetting. I knew it! Okay. And then clean up after this. We've had a lot of fun, and we've thrown around a lot of our toys, but now it's time to clean up the mess that we've made. And that means making sure all these lines that go out of the panels get taken off. Because I have drawn a lot outside the lines. I've scribbled outside the lines. I want to fix that. Fix her hair. Fix her chin a little. Oh, no. Sorry. What are you doing? Sometimes, like, just a button maybe press and it thinks I'm selecting like a different layer. I never know why it's doing that. Kind of just happens when my hands are going very fast and I'm trying to get it done. I think. Ooh, is that it? Alright, save. Forgot to save our work for a while. I want to check the chat. Aw, dang. Aw, beans. Biggest issue. Sometimes it sounds weird. I'm sure it does. I'm definitely writing as I would maybe speak. And I'm sure, like, the translation is not the easiest. I apologize for that. I think it might sound more natural if I try and do it the way that I speak. I'm at least close to what I would say in that situation. Oh, cool, blue hair! Heck yeah, that's awesome. I've been thinking like a burgundy or a dark pink or something. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so to kind of start cleaning this up, I'm just going to select around these panels. So I'm going to just grab that. I'm going to hold shift down and grab like the side. I'm going to hold shift down, do that. I'm going to get all the way around. Whoops, and I don't think that lined up super great, so I need to make sure this gets in there. Now we'll do some of the in-betweens. I'm going to do the speech bubbles off camera because I don't exactly remember which bubble goes. I remember most of them, but I don't want to like draw in the wrong arrow pointing to the wrong mouth by accident. I think actually I could probably do it, but I'm going to, just to be safe, I'm going to do it when I can turn the speech back on. And we're almost there. Okay, just trying to be precise. Okay, so then I can just backspace, hit the background layer, backspace, backspace. Is that it? Is that all of it? Looks pretty clean. Okay. Wow, yeah. Eventually, and I'll do a little bit of it now, I have to make like a white layer. I'm gonna call it my matte. Pick white. There's no like, I'm trying to see if there's any like sound effects. There's no sound effects in this page. So I'm just gonna take white on this layer, I'll stick it underneath the text layer, and just get a hard brush. I'm gonna like erase out. Yeah. I'll finish it up when I get the like arrows built in. But this way, it all works. There's probably easier ways to make word bubbles that I don't have to make all these layers to clean it up. I don't really know how to, and this way's clean enough. It looks fine. So I'm just gonna do that. All I need to do is make sure that the some of this is taken out. Because we were pretty clean, we didn't really draw in these bubbles, so we don't have to erase too much. Oh, no, nope. Let's make that smaller. There we go. These are good, pretty much. And these are kind of the messiest ones, but they're really not that bad. And the text is all written in there. It's just hidden in a layer. And we are oh wow. That's a page. Oh no. Oh no, wait. Hang on. Down here, sneaky. Again, there's probably an easier way to make these, but this seems to give me enough control. Alright, this is a page. I did it. We did it. Together. Hi everyone if people came in here. Cool, cool, cool. Bleh. Awesome. The page is done. Like, the artwork is done. That's very exciting. We did it. You all helped me. Okay. This has been really fun. No? Why are you saying no? We'll just delete, the file will corrupt and we just gotta start all over again. No, I'm very happy with how this turned out. This has been a fun page, and I'm glad that I tried to get out of my comfort zone of doing the backgrounds, and the background turned okay. There's definitely issues with it, but it works fine. Like, the perspective is a little off. I'll get there someday. That's all I have to say. Woo! I am so warm. I'm gonna put the fan on my computer is already so loud. I'm just gonna stick the fan I have next to me. If it sounds bad, who cares? Oh god, relief. I haven't had the AC on in a while because it's just been Good. Yay! It's all happened. They said it would never happen, but it finally happened to me. The page got done. So now we have 17 pages done. And that means we're about 3 weeks in, almost 3 weeks into updates. I'm going to still work on them every day. I have to work next week on a project for a couple days, but yeah, for sure we are on a good track with this. I feel like book 2 has been coming along really well, but I'm trying to be a little smarter about it and not having a lot of breaks in between. Who knows? Who knows what happens? If something big happens, obviously I would let you guys know that a break would happen in like the description notes or anything. Hi, I'm Turkish. Cool, nice to meet you. Yeah. I think it's gonna be all right. I'm doing like 5 updates for book 2, kind of like book 1. Book 1 had a very short intro. This one's also gonna have the shortest update is the first one. I am from the U.S. I am currently living in New York right now, but I'm originally from Michigan. Cool. So I got a little bit of that Midwestern accent going for me. But I've been in New York for a couple of years now, almost 3, which is exciting. Paul is a wizard. Chin Man is the Crimson Chin from Fairly Odd Parents. Very exciting. Very exciting. There's a whole, I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted. There's a whole drama unfolding in the chat right now. Anyways, oh my god. It's finally cooling down, but woof. Woof. Thank you guys for coming to this one, or if you came to the other ones. That's very nice of you for sticking with me through some of this. I'm going to pop a Tic Tac. A little mint. It's a Christmas mint, and it is candy cane. It's peppermint, but it's got a candy cane printed on it, which is adorable. So, very cute. Head out soon, because I gotta get ready to go back to the cats. Yay, more people from New York! Or, I guess I'm not from New York. I'm in New York. I'm not from here. But, that is really cool. Believe. What is going on? Oh, orange is pretty good, but I mean, it's Christmas ones, and it has a candy cane printed on it. Do the orange ones have an orange printed on the side? They don't. The candy cane is very cute, and I like it, and it tastes pretty good. Obviously, they don't do much. They're not really good mints, but they're tasty. Heck yeah. Tic Tacs. Do a dab. Okay. Thank you so much. I will let you guys know whenever we do another live stream for this. And next Saturday, I will start updating the comic again. So, cool, Indiana. That's fairly close to Michigan. We're all Midwestern here. Not all of us, but we must be. And, yee. It reminds me of the dinosaur video, which I quote to my friends quite often. More often than you probably should quote the dinosaur video. Ye dinosaur. So yeah. Thank you guys for coming on this fun adventure. And I will see you next Saturday. This has been really fun. Thank you so much. And have a lovely day.